morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it because this was an opportunity for me to go ahead and share our corporate social responsibility. And can we move to the next screen, Irene, please? Okay, on our corporate responsibility, I wanted to bring this to you ladies and to discuss some of the things that we are going to do next year, that is 2025. Me and my team, we had a team of 4 ladies. It was Yvette, Monique, Damaris, and myself. We formed a committee, and our committee goal or aims were to ensure that we go out and get 2 ladies that we are going to sponsor their education through the year during the year 2025. So the first lady we got was Anne Anyango, and as you can see her picture. Let's go ahead and move to the next screen. Anne Anyango is actually 17 years old. She was born in 2017. She is currently a student at Lion High School in Kisumu. The teacher's name is Mr. Lucas. I do have her admission number on the screen. She is actually in Form 2. She will be joining Form 3 in 2025. During her KCP that she did a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, she scored 333 points. Currently, her last semester, which ended in December, she had a mean grade of B. She was in their stream 3rd position, overall position in the whole of the class, the streams. She was actually number 8. Move it for me. This lady has both parents, Jared Otieno and Monica Apondi. Unfortunately, or fortunately, the guardian is actually Navila Achieng, who is their sister. So Navila Achieng is actually taking care of this girl. She comes from Ugenya, and she is currently residing in a place called Judea, and actually that is in Kisumu. She's the last one of 5 children. All the siblings are being taken care of by their elder sister because the parents are separated. The mother lives in Usenge and the father lives in Nairobi. According to the biography we got, or according to the research we did, Navira, who is the elder sister, has been responsible for raising Anne, Faith, because the parents does not have enough income, or they have some issues between them that is not allowing them to come together to educate this young lady. We were told she's very clean, she's very disciplined. She was highly recommended by the school principal and the class teacher. The next lady that we also picked was Tracy Achieng. Tracy Akinyi, I'm sorry, Tracy Akinyi. She's actually 15 years old. She goes to Ken Obura Secondary School in Kisumu. The class teacher is Mr. Jeff. She's actually in Form 2 right now. She will be going to Form 3 in 2025. During KCP, she scored 293 points. End of the semester, which was actually 2024, she had a mean grade of B. She was the 4th in her stream, and overall position, she was number 9. She has parents, Joseph and Jacqueline Odhiambo. The guardian is Jacqueline, and she's from Sierra, which is Game, and currently resides in Mamboleo. Okay, she just couple of things about her. This is a single parent household. The family relies on their mother income, which is not enough. The father is absent from the house. Let's move to the next slide. She was highly recommended too. She's polite, disciplined, and above all, she is a well-rounded student recommended by her teachers. So based on the two students that we did pick, these are students that we felt were able to be sponsored by us so that they could further their education through CSR. And we did have other things that we considered when we picked these two girls. The first thing is we wanted to make sure that these are girls that are in school, ready to learn and ready to further their education. We also did not just want to pick somebody that was not doing very well and was not serious about their studies. And lastly, we were not able to get the reports, both their fee structure. I got one and was not able to get the other one. The fee structure is currently running. The one I got actually at 22, maybe 25,000 a year. And we were hoping that the other one will also be the same. So on this meeting today, I am appealing to Nyimine to actually help us support these two young ladies so that they could further their education. I did have an M-Pesa that I actually had, and I am appealing to any donations. And the reason why I am appealing to any donations at this time is because currently the school is opening next week. These two ladies have to go back to school, and we need to start up and running by paying their tuition at the moment. And because this is something we also need to take to the members during AGM to ensure that the SACCO provides them some money for these ladies. Since AGM is April and the schools are starting right now, I felt that we do need to go ahead and fundraise. By fundraising, we just need to send in whatever you have so that we can start up these girls on the right feet in January. I do have an M-Pesa number that I did get, and the M-Pesa number is on my name, and the number is 0748-356602. What questions do you have for me regarding the two ladies? Any questions for the two ladies?
Hi, I have a question.
Go ahead. And who is that, please? State your name and then ask the question.
Okay, my name is Joy. The question is also, are we also, I know you're asking for the school fees, but are you also going to do the shopping for the two ladies? Or is just the school fees? The shopping, which I mean is the books and everything else that is needed.
Okay. Because we were in the I was not the only one on the committee. I will defer that question to one of the committee members to answer it so that it's not only me speaking. Who on the committee would like to take that question?
Yeah, I'll take it. This is Damaris. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Damaris.
Okay.
I hope the rest can hear you as well.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi, Joy. Thanks for your question. The answer is yes, especially in talking to Yvette is one who actually did the groundwork for us. It seems most students have to actually fund their textbooks for lack of textbooks and other stationery, and so ideally we should. In addition, being a girl, we thought it's also wise that we try and fund her quote unquote toiletries, like mokoka pads, soaps, lotion, girl things that tend to even impede a girl from going to school because maybe she's on a period and she doesn't have the what is needed maybe just to protect herself or to take care of herself. So short answer is ideally yes, we would like to cover the school fees. I think I saw do you have the structure of the school fees? I think there was a breakdown. There's school fees, there was lunch, there's textbooks, and then some basic hygiene material, just being a girl, so that we accord her some dignity, quote unquote. Not sure if that's okay. You've understood, Joy, that answers your question?
Yeah, that's what I needed to know. Thank you.
Any other question?
Thank you so much, Gladys, for getting this together for us. And
we have a question on the chat. We have a question. We have a question on the chat, and what I'm gonna do is I will have Achieng go ahead and ask the question herself. Achieng Makonya, can you ask the question?
Cheng is saying she just woke up, so let me ask it for her. She's saying,
Okay.
This is great. Are they in boarding or day school? And then, is there a budget? Is there a budget for the two? Is a second question.
Okay, that's fine. I will go ahead and take it and then have the other team, the committee, clarify. We actually did decide to go with a day school. And the reason why we wanted a day school was because we were looking at our finances, because this is just something that we are just starting. So yes, it's a day school. And then the second question about the budget is we felt because for us to do anything, it has to go through AGM and it has to be passed through the AGM. So what we were going to do is before we go to the AGM, which is April, we are just going to go ahead and start fundraising for the girls. Whatever you have, just send it. Once we receive it, we will put it together and send the girls to school. When April comes by and we present this to the members to the AGM, which I'm hoping it will pass, then we will have a budget that will be allocated to fund this. Does that answer your question, Achieng? And Damaris, if I missed anything, can you just jump in?
Yes. Let me just try and something as well. The M-Pesa number that has been quoted belongs to Gladys. Gladys is the chair. the money will eventually go to the SACCO, and then the SACCO will send to the school. That then gives us a marketing / external public affairs kind of opportunity. Hopefully, I think the schools are well structured. I saw some of them even have Facebook accounts. I don't know if it's being manned by the school or by all students. They give us market opportunity. And the fact that these schools are based in Luo Nyanza. The girls are also, from what I can tell, I'm assuming from their names, they're Luo. It's then beginning for us to be involved in our community, first of all, which is a principle within the SACCO movement. So we are actually aligning our vision with this CSR. Hopefully when they grow up, they're currently in high school, we are seeking students who are very good academically, even extracurricular activities. And hopefully we also want to mentor them. Eventually they'll become SACCO members. We are hoping, right? Because they're already within part of our vision, and hopefully they'll join, but also the other students within the schools or even parents, we begin to put Jowes there on the map.
Did we answer your questions?
Are we also looking at maybe going through, I think Nyanza has different counties. Are we also looking at going into different counties to start the same thing, maybe in future?
What I can say is right now with the budget we have, the budget is actually limited. And because the budget is limited, we don't even know how much we would have. So the starting up of sponsoring two ladies was just something that we thought would be ideal right now. If funds become available to us and we do have additional funds, I don't see why we would not go to other counties in Nyanza to sponsor additional students.
There's also a question about are the schools boarding? Okay, no, that one's already answered. But the next question was also asking, is there a CSR marketing budget that can also be used? From Elizabeth Diego. She says she's on transit, so she's asking that question also.
Oh, go ahead.
When I checked, I am not sure about this. When I checked, I did not think there was any funds, and that is why I was going for raising the funds initially as we wait for AGM to see if the members could approve this and allocate some funds to CSR.
Can I answer that? There's no CSR in the budget.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, there's no CSR. We don't put CSR in the budget. I think the suggestion was we start doing it from next year, but it's never been in the budget. Last year, we started putting marketing in the budget, but the marketing is not CSR. We use it for market. I guess CSR is part of marketing, and you can look at it like that. But the marketing budget, we use it for buying marketing materials, the banners. We're going to start doing T-shirts and all those promotional materials we need whenever people need to go out to market Jowes in various things that are happening out, all those Luo functions that are happening, then that funds that. But it's not funded CSR. I think the idea was from next year, we actually put a CSR amount in the budget. But that's, as Gladys says, is not going to be until April and has to be passed in the AGM as well.
Yeah. There's another question too. There's another question too from, I think, Achieng.
Achieng is asking, apart from paying school fees, what other way are we are we going to mentor them? I guess is what she's asking. And then Elizabeth also says, great, you answered her question. We can also focus on girls not performing well and see them grow. That's Elizabeth's response to your answer. But Aching is asking, what other ways are we going to mentor them, is her question.
Can I try and answer that?
Try and answer it, because I was hoping somebody else from the committee can also try to answer it. But go ahead, Damaris.
Well, is Yvette here?
Yvette is here. Yeah, if Yvette is okay.
Is there Yvette there? Anyway, I think there are several ways you can mentor any of us, right? There's social mentorship. There's, I think normally the most common one that we all think about is from a career perspective, which is great, and we intend to do that because we also want these girls to go ahead and do great things in their lives. But when I'm talking about social as well, these girls are coming from hardship areas. And you know, with hardship areas, most people are beaten to the ground and you don't even want to think, right? Like, we want to uplift her. We want to tell them, this is where you are, but this is not where you must be. You can always go forward. So we have two of our members, the current committee members, live in Kisumu. So there's a positive, they are able to even physically meet with the girls, talk to them, share with them, and then just encourage them, because given their potential from an academic perspective, we are hoping that it's possible that the two ladies who are in Kisumu can partner with them and just have that continuous relationship. It's not a one-time thing, you're writing a check and going home. We want to just make them part of our family, extended family, so that even Jowes' name is being upheld in a positive way. I don't know if that helps. Gladys, do you want to add something?
No, actually, you did just say what I wanted to say. Just with mentorship, we're just gonna be in this ladies' lives. We're gonna follow up through their performance progress, because any place you put your money in, everybody wants to see growth, and so this is one way that will make sure that there's some growth.
Okay, thank you. The next thing I see is Ching, and I think we need to wrap this up. And I think Ching's question here says, since fee is only about 20K for school fees, can we also just get one needy girl who will be joining Form 1 this year? Maybe one who has average score, you know, one that who got a low points. And I think Elizabeth Diego also mentioned that. If we can look into somebody who's not a high score but a low score.
That's fine. Okay, I will go ahead and answer that. The fee is 20, and that 20 actually, I think it's running to 25 without us giving them any additional stuff that they may need, like tampons. However, we do not have Form 1 next year, and that is why we were looking at Form 2, because we wanted to start just at that point. Yes, we do think that we should also go ahead and get a needy girl who did not perform very well, because we do know that things happen. So performance cannot only be based on, we cannot just go ahead and take the students that are performing and leave out the students that are not performing, because there are different reasons that may make them not be performing. At the same token, we do not have a budget, or we do not have money right now. So if we are going to rely on fundraising, we have to ensure that we do get enough money. And if we do get enough money this time around, even before this going to our AGM in April, then I don't see why we would not be able to add another girl that is coming from a needy family and did not perform well. Was your question answered?
I think was the question answered? Yeah, say yes. And if I may add, I think starting with 2 girls will help us structure future programs. I don't know if that makes sense. So we'll get doing it, not for ground things are different, right? So once we start doing it and getting lessons from that and getting the feel, then as we grow, we can expand to, as you mentioned, maybe somebody with the potential life happened. The counseling maybe didn't happen, right? So maybe somebody just gave up on life. So we can always move from not just academically people as from the report form, but people who life has beaten. But as a human being, we are all made in God's image. Everybody has potential. We can start expanding in that way. To many pesa. Let's tumeanza kupata.
Yes. Let's to me person. And I will actually start by sending $20 to that account because it's something I wanted to jumpstart right away. So I will start by sending $20 to that account. I will actually post this daily, and I will post the collection daily to see where we end and where we are. So my appeal to you ladies is let's help these girls by donating to them. Whatever you can afford. Nothing is too little. Whatever you can afford. Thank you.
Sorry, Gladys, tunaelewa Kenya shillings, so we don't know what $20 is.
Oh, I'll start
That's
by
just
sending
me
2,000. Thank you. I appreciate it.
being controversial.
Thank you. Makofi kwa our CSR team. Thank you for the great things you're doing in the spirit of Christmas, in the spirit of giving. Ladies, definitely go ahead and let's surprise Gladys and her team in an amazing way and show them what we as Jowes can do and support this good cause. And just remember, all of us came from somewhere. Maybe we're going to be able to change these girls' lives. Okay, as you guys can see, on my camera, and I'm wearing my black and white kitenge. Yeah, maybe I need to be changing my kitenges every minute that we talk, just because it looks like I'm the only one in this competition. Ladies, I ask you guys if you're able to let us get started with our party. I am so glad you're all here. Right now there is, how many of us over here? I don't even know, but I'm glad you're here. So welcome, 20 of us. On our agenda, we have today was going to be our party, so we're not going to be doing a lot of agendas. We're going to keep it simple. Our first thing on the agenda was the prayers. We had number 2, CSR. Number 3 was introductions. I was going to have us go around the room and just kind of introduce.
Hi, Jackie, you're on mute. Or rather, we can't hear you. We can see you speak.
Okay, can you hear me now? Somebody muted me. The host muted me. But yeah, so ladies, if you can, for us to successfully have our competition, successfully have our party, I'm going to need us to get on camera. It was either kitenge or kitamba. I'm sure all of us have a kitamba somewhere. If it cannot be your kitenge, you can definitely find a kitamba that you can wear, so we can use that as our. But I guess we'll go ahead and start with the introduction. I'm looking on my screen. Maybe I'm going to go as per what my screen shares. And Damaris, I see your hand up, and I'll probably have you go ahead and ask your question and be the first person to introduce yourself. Go ahead, Damaris.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if Gladys is still there. So there's a comment that she put the M-Pesa number. She shares the M-Pesa number, I guess, in the forum. So I'm guessing she needs to put it on WhatsApp and maybe even in Zoom, because maybe people didn't take a note of it.
Yes, definitely. I will go ahead and put the M-Pesa number on WhatsApp, Zoom, and definitely I'll do that shortly. Thank you so much.
Irene has also posted that number on the chat here, so maybe you can also look at it. And I'll just repeat it again: 07483566602. And it's Gladys Agandi. So we can use go ahead and definitely use that number.
Jackie.
Yes.
Just write Gladys's name as well, because with the M-Pesa you never know, right? That can help you, right? If you show the name of the person, so that can save you.
Okay. Perfect. So I see my DJ, Irene, is taking a few minutes to go and put her kitenge on. So go ahead. But Damaris has said again, we're going to start with the introductions. Do you mind introducing yourself, Pakriki Nyalo? And then we'll go after Irene. I see Acheng is the next person on my screen. So Damaris, when you're done, Acheng is next. Go ahead, Damaris.
Hey everyone, sorry I can't come on camera.
Yes,
anyway, Aninga Damaris Kuala, Nyauga Nyakager. Oh, and I live in right now. I live in Canada. Yeah, I joined Jowes in 27. Well, when did I join? Maybe just after it started. So I've been, yeah, I've seen it grow, and I'm really excited to see where we go next.
Thank you, Damaris. Acheng, are you ready?
Give me one minute, Amanyo tab.
Okay, well, Acheng is managing her kitamba. I guess I'll go ahead and introduce my own self. Ani Longani Jackie Donyango, Kano girl, more known as Kano girl, Anyakano. As my grandma says, my grandma used to say, Kudo Kidiedi. I don't even know what that means, but she used to say, An Priska Nyaroyeke, Kudo Kidiedi. So, An Jackie Onyango, Kudo Kidiedi. I don't know what that means, but hey, Sepakara. Anyaka no Kano Tech Total. Yeah. That's my attempt at Pakra. Next, Achien, go ahead.
All right, an pire factory mod for the an kurkuchiewa nindo keto meeting go kinyi ma ayani lungana chieng makonya chiriana wa pakra anan gi pakruok mang'eny dawa ne paka ni achieng kilo nyaro jwang obongo kiteng en monge lwete nyar kogod achieng kilo Antina, who never had kids, so that could say me. The pakani, achieng abonyo nyo dak, abonyo nyo dak, lakini aera achieng kilo nyaro juang, like a sophisticated lady, yani onge luete, hii kazi ngumu, soft life, kazi ngumu gi, mago gik mano ka. Yeah, but anyway, I'm so happy. I'm so grateful for Jowes. I'm excited. Kuma Jowes hoyae, gikuma Jowes there. I'm always thanking God that Jowes is still standing. Koromano miyowaga confidence oko kocha. Luongo nying Jowes. Ni hey, come see Jowes. Come see what Jowes ladies are doing, you know. So I'm so grateful for that. Otherwise, and what else? Oh, and Nyasuba, Nyachula Mfangano. Suba Pacho. Yeah. Asante.
Nice, Aching Rokamana. You always bring joy here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Irene, you're next on my screen. Go ahead. Get on camera, introduce yourself. Pakri Kenyala, Pakri Nyar. Go ahead.
Oi, pakrokakia. But I will try.
We're going to learn today.
And today my computer has refused. Hello, I am Irene Akinyi Onyango Odera and many other names. An nyagem kumaki go kidi. Iluongo na kiwito kidi to go professor. Wadakuriri, wajodar, wajogem modar, mod the South Nyanza. Dalawa enuriri, o rombe, ochido, dod jagalo. An honorary secretary Joweska. Awuoyo ga kisungu mang'eny ma dholuo. Tama matin mako wiya. And yeah, that's me.
Thank you, Irene Kumaigoy. Go back, you need to Professor Megbaya. That's
No,
really cool.
Irene, let me correct you. Irene, kamae kaki wache. Gem kuma ok baye kidi. Because ki bayo kidi, inyalo goyo professor.
Thanks, Etching, for that. Next on my screen, I have Pamela. Pamela was the first to join today. So was it Pamela? It was Pamela. So Karibu, Pamela. Can you please introduce yourself? Come on camera.
I
Pakri.
can't on camera.
Okay.
I'm in bed.
Okay. Niswa kitamba nikare. Angeni tuwe kitamba sa minenda. Okay, tuwe kitamba nyakane. Go ahead. But go ahead and introduce yourself, Mama.
An iluonga ni Pamela kaka oseng'eno. An nyala go kogelo. To adak Karachuonyo. Koro pakruok mang'eny ahinya to ok achako to dang' atieknu time. An bende asebedo kodu ka. Ng'ama nomiyo adonje gini kabisa. Tachieng' mako achieng' nolose e Facebook maka to adonja. Omiyo kawuono adwa nawachne.
Wapi shangwe?
Wach gima niwacho e Facebook otoya makata koni gina donje te kaka nadonjo. Omiyo ka nadonjo to nyaka sani pod amor kod group. Koro daduok mana erokamano mondo wajiwre ajiwa.
Erokamano. Okay, Pakri kata gimoro achiel. Ang'eni iwacho ni in gi mang'eny, kata achiel nono.
Koro an lego kogela an nyagi President Obama.
Ne, kan idhi.
Koro ere ng'ama dang' rom koda.
Erokamano, Pamela. Next, I have Judith is next on my screen. Cut after Judith, I have Kathy. So Judith, go ahead and you can come on screen. Inyalo Pakri, come on screen, introduce yourself, and then we can see who you are. Go ahead. Oh, Judith Olal Nakendo. Judith, put in ka. Judith Olal. No, put in here. Judith, go ahead. You can unmute yourself and go ahead.
Sorry, I had a problem with my phone getting the icon. Good evening, good morning, guys. Evening. Aniluonga ni Judith Okoth. I joined Jowes Katakre when in initial stages. Yatanya Kano. I joined when I was in Nairobi, lakini I relocated Sanian, Scotland, Edinburgh. Pakruok mang'eny takia, but I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Erokamano, Judith. Erokamano. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Ladies, in the end, I want to take a picture. So, can't you say, to go picture? So, right now, to wind the layer, Erokamano Judith from for introducing yourself. We welcome you. Next, I have Kathy Warega on my screen. Kathy, Mama, go ahead. Come on camera, introduce yourself. Kato, kitambani no ber Judith Erokamano. I like the way you tweet, Kamano. Oh, what? Okay, Kathy Warega, you are next. Karibu, karibu, karibu. And then after Kathy on my screen is Nelly. So Nelly Otieno, you get ready. And then after you, I have Michelle. So Kathy Warega, go ahead. Karibu, karibu. Kathy, can you hear us? Okay, I don't see a response from Kathy, maybe OTA or something like that. Maybe we'll come back to you. Nelly, Nelly, are you available? Are you ready to come on screen, introduce yourself? Mandwange, who you are? Karibu, karibu.
I don't know whether I'll come on screen, eh? And Dala to Angeliel on your.
Almost.
I have just buried some mother-in-law. So, when I have to attend more, Komioka when I onge gimanduli, I onge gikitenge, it's just me. But ilungani Nelly Otieno, ananya kanokolwa. Ilungani nyikano, ginya ora chuodho. Atedo Jonyakach, but gin Jonyakach modak awendo pe hill. Ang'o kendo madang awachi. And I joined Jowes, na bedo introduced the former chair lady before Achieng. But unfortunately, no introducer, to kana adwa donjo ni, to no discourage ani kadonji. But interestingly, Achieng was the first contact person I got. Na kiae we'd never met, just kakirango nyingji, and I called her. I actually WhatsApped her, and she gave me the details kakanyalo donjo, and she followed up to make sure na donjo. So I always say she's my reference point. Ang'o kendo monego awachi? Trying to deal gig mang'eny, but yeah. So mane kaka nadonjo Jowes, and out of this I say make so many friends. Currently I'm also the treasurer mar merry-go-round mar Migori chapter. I've held for the last 2 years, and adak Nairobi atiyo kuro. I'm a psychologist, but ajapur adak awendo. Apuro dhok to kod tong'. Kantie kumipure dhok gi tong', wan watimo mano. Yeah, akia gimoro kendo ma Jackie.
Itimo maber kanowa, timo maber kamano. Thanks.
I'm trying to handle many things in between, and giwel I don't know meeting ni bokadwa miss.
Yeah,
so you bear with me.
No, you did well. Kamana enyati punja wat kaka abochako pakra bende about
Nyaraura chuodho.
Nyaraura chuodho. Erokamano. Thanks, Nelly. Nelly is also always with us in a lot of things. Erokamano. Thank you. After Nelly, I have Michelle. Oh, wait a minute. Before Michelle, Kathy, are you available now? Kathy Warega? Okay, we'll come back to you. But next I have Michelle. Michelle, can you introduce yourself? And if you're able to come on screen, Pakri Kenyalo. That's what we're doing today. Go ahead, Michelle. Michelle.
Okay. Can someone else just go ahead of me? I'll talk in just a minute, please. If someone else can go ahead, please.
Okay, no problem at all,
Thank you.
Michelle. No problem at all. Next, I have Maureen's iPhone on my screen after Michelle, and then I have Betty Albert, and then I have Auntie Susan Owino. So in that order, Maureen's iPhone. Maureen, are you able to introduce yourself? Maureen, in danger, and maybe I don't know whether we all know how to show our screen key. If you're on your phone, if you click on your phone on the bottom tier, command start video, kaito tier the mute button, Korean mute, kaito you start the video, and then you can introduce yourself. Maureen, are you able to introduce yourself? Maureen. I'm just gonna give her a few minutes. Okay. And maybe if you're not able to speak, maybe just type something on the chat when the wangi you're not available, so we can move along. After Maureen, I have Betty. Oh,
Albert.
hi. Hiya. Okay, go ahead.
Hi.
Go ahead. Perfect. Go
Hi,
ahead.
Mosuru. Uwinja.
Well, we my bed.
Yeah, Mosuru. I think when anekita under rocko pajamas, onge bandu. Not a man mute so nature under.
Kick it down. So at least introduce yourself, Mundwangi Ninga. Just go ahead and introduce yourself. I've got the cocky beat on camera. Are you able to introduce yourself? Okay, and then go ahead,
Maureen,
Maureen.
Angola mwaneno. To be in mute.
You can unmute, and the button on the bottom, come on, make me mute na mid there.
On mute, Kanya. Mosuru. Yeah, Mosuru kendo. Atan Maureen Oware, Anyage Masumbi. I've been a member of Jowes since the inception. I'm teach ma aneno kama ontio ma tech, and it's been so good. I'm happy with the new management. Kaka utemo sirowa gi chama, it's good. Yeah, that's all for today. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, Maureen. Good to know you. Good to see you. I don't know what in Manangola, but it's all right. We'll go. I'm so sorry. Need meeting. No, 8:00. I'm working on a meeting. Pila. I know when 8:00 is a good time for everybody to carry. I don't kaji mangen. What any and some more. But we will go ahead.
Difference.
Yeah, already. Okay, so Michelle says she's ready. Michelle, go ahead. You're next.
Okay, just a minute.
Go ahead.
So, hello, ladies.
Hello, Michelle.
Can you hear me?
Beautiful.
Hi.
We can hear you. Beautiful. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, my name is Michelle. I've been in Jowes since the beginning. I'm now a member of the management. I'm from Carachonyo, but I stay in Oyugis now.
Nice. Are you able to say a little bit more? Or that's it? A little bit about yourself.
Oh no, okay. Also, I'm a mom to a toddler boy as well. And I love being in management. Jowes has helped me grow in ways that I couldn't imagine. And I'm thankful for the opportunity to serve you ladies.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Michelle is our Gen Z. She keeps us on our toes. So thank you so much, Michelle. Next, I have, who is after Michelle? Oh, my screen changed. Oh, Betty Albert, are you able to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello.
Hi.
Okay. I'm Betty Albert. I'm a member of Jowes, and amor nikech Monique ema no introduce ai Jowes. Kaeto Jowes osemiyo adongora maber, amor kodu. An e Kisumu chapter, anya Sembo, modaro dhi Karachuonyo, mochako daro dhi Oyugis, atedo karachuonyo. Koro amor kuom bedo kodu nikech Jowes osemiya bedo gi gik mabeyo. Ero kamano. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Betty. Agora Kamano, nice to meet you. Next, I show Auntie Susan on the next, and then after Auntie Susan,
Hello.
I see Monique and then Jackie Ouma. So be ready in that order. Karibu, Auntie Susan, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I don't know if you'll be able to see me.
We can
Yeah, I'm
see you
somewhere.
beautiful. We can see you
Hey,
beautiful,
how are
Auntie.
you?
I'm doing good, Auntie.
Yeah, I think I'm the oldest auntie around. That's why they all call me auntie. But Jackie is my niece, Jackie and Jackie of Kanogala and Jackie Uma. Those are my children. I'm right now in Migori. You can see I've already put a net because of mosquitoes. So I'm born in Karachuonyo, but Anya Kenyaka, Anya Joka Royal. We come from a royal family. Don't you see how Jackie is? Jackie Onyango. Yeah, Sania and National Treasurer of Maendeleo ya Wanawake. And very recently, I was able to get an office for Jowes in that building of Maendeleo House. So I joined Jowes from the beginning, and I think I was one of the people who gave the Jowes members the assurance that Professor Amadi was not going to go away with their money because I know her very well. I'm glad I'm here. I don't do much for the circle, but because of my age, but I'm always there. And I'm a neighbor of Nelly Otieno. So Amor Kaka Wase Digijo Sako, Amor Kodute. One fine day we will meet. Thank you very much, Jackie.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Auntie Susan. Do not even underestimate what you do for this circle. You do so much. You keep a lot of us going. Everybody, when we all see you, we know this is as you're the one that shows this circle is a strong circle. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
And look at Ching, watching your Romo AGM. AGM one Nibiro Kisumu in
AGM
April.
yeah.
Yeah. So
we'll meet there.
Exactly. Hirokavana, Auntie Susan. Auntie Susan's Auntie Susan's sister is my grandmother. And mano wacho dani kuzoki diedi and preska nyarayeka kuzoki diedi.
I know.
So no, she's a sister to your mother, right? So
yeah, she's a sister to my mother.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, this season. So next I have Monique, and then after Monique I have Jackie Ouma, and then Rosemary. So you can be ready in that order. Go ahead. Oh, Monique, beautiful. Go ahead, Jamama. Go ahead.
Hi, Monique Tuekitamba Kawuono. I'm also Uduto. I hope you're getting me. Uinja?
Loud and clear.
Thank you. Ani Luangani Monica, Awor, Nyendo. Seche moko be boyudo ni an Monica Awor Otutu. Seche moko be an Monica Awor Oluoch. Oluoch is my spouse. My name is Dak Gokoro. Koro nyinge na ng'eny. To anya seme, wan wapakre ni nyaseme ode krwenyre, mano nyaseme ma ode krwenyre. To iluongo wa ni kochomo bende, nyaseme ne wan jok moko ma nyalo chomo tung dhiang' ma ok inyal ginene, ok inyal fwenyo dheri kata iromo godo.
Iwacho ni nyagi migele.
Mano nyagi migele, mane an. And another pakruok en ni an min nyiri. I'm so happy about that. And ginyiri moko kama beyo beyo. And I want to thank God Molo mago duto ni an ng'ama okuo. Ruoth Yesu en jawarna. I got saved when I was still very young. Taseneno ka Nyasaye omako bada, oserita, osetelona machopo kama chopeni. Koro anyalo luongra ni dayo. So I say thank you to God. An adak Kisumu, atiyo gi water sector, to atedo ugenya. Ang'o koro mapok awacho? Nadonjo Jowes, aparo ni mana ka Jowes oyudo registration. I was very lucky. Ni sama adonjo tayudo kiwacho ni wayudo certificate. And I was so happy to join Jowes nikech nyiri mana ayude management. To moloyo sana Achieng' Makonya. Ane atemo penjo maswali, nathage gi maswali, and she was so humble kodwoka. Awacho ni mai gima nyaka adhi ane. I went to Nairobi samane gikoro gikelo certificates no endo. So I said nadwa dhi neno wa mama gi. And from there, Jowes has been in my heart. Omiyo nitie quite a number mar ji ma awacho ni gini biuru ne gini Jowes ni gima ber kabisa, and that is me. Ero uru kamano.
Thank you so much, Monique. Good to see you. I love your kitenge. I love your dress. I can see half of it. Erokamano. Judges, I hope you're taking notes. Ngamo Oloyo, who has won this competition. So our judges, please make sure you're taking notes. Eh? So after Monique, who was it on my screen? Okay. Make a screen not lock. After Monique, Jackie Ouma, don't get. It was Jackie Ouma, and then after that is Rosemary. Go ahead, Namesy. Jackie.
Hey, Jackie, Nemsi, and also Myrella through Auntie Susan. What to do, Rema Peck? Eh? Anyway, I'm sorry I'm not able to come on camera to at least picha nano arwako kitenge yawa unene. Eh? So, for those who don't know me, iluonga ni Jacqueline Ouma. An nyaseme ode kirwenyre. Mano gima pakora gogo to iromo ni kosekwale. So I will just repeat that. Wan joseme makadinga, modak Migori. So the way I'm related with Auntie Susan's husband, who is my uncle, is a brother, real brother to my dad. Actually, they even used to look alike when they were growing up. So that's how I know my Auntie Susan. So I'm related to her through my dad's side, and I think Jack is related to through her mom's side or something like that. So Atedo Oma Bay or Homa Bay, the Bay Area. Koma wawinjo ni tinde wan gi ministry mar finance. I hope things are getting different, Sani. Koro Sani to I'm in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Emma Dake. I'm a nurse practitioner by profession. So I'm so glad Kanano Kaka Jowes Osebedo Kadhi. I was one of the people from the inception. Actually, I was one of the vice chair under Achieng' Makonya. And I'm so glad with all that Auntie Susan has done and what you guys have done. I recently learned about our new office in Maendeleo, at Maendeleo office. Beautiful office. Thank you, Auntie Susan. Thank you, team members and our leaders for making this, continuing to make this a success. I'm sorry I've been a little bit of MIA Nikech of a lot of responsibilities, Masebe Dogo, but I'm with you guys in spirit and I look forward to the success of our Jowes. We continue moving on. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Namesy. And we know that you're in the background, that you're with us. And thank you for being here today. We honor you. Thank you for being here. And thanks all you people who started for us this thing that is going on well. So we always thank you for all your hard work that you did. If it was not for the hard work that you, Chiang, and all the team before you did, we would not be where we are. So we thank you again so much again for all that you've done. So Erokamano, and judges, please note that Kitenge in the background also with the picture. That will also will be on the roster there. Next, I have Rosemary. Rosemary, are you able to come on camera? And after Rosemary, I have iPhone 127 and then Monica Onyango in that order. So go ahead, Rosemary.
Is it me?
Yes, I can see you. Karibu. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Go ahead.
Okay, I don't know whether I'm introducing myself in Luo or in English.
Whatever works for you, just introduce yourself, Kaito Pakri, and we will know who you are at the end of the day.
Okay. We are cham Luo, and I cham Luo Maugenya. And Rosemary Awor Okore. Anya Magoya. Anya Ugenya Magoya. Midendo ni Agoya Nengo Nyana. Anyara Duol Koture. Ma enokego sori. Kuon orume mesa. Kuon wuoro. Nibe ugo nandi. Mane kaka pakra. To an nang'eyo Jowes e WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group niendi. Naneno mana there was a poster. Poster ni ema nomiyo aneno Jokanyanam women. Tahero ga developments mag women. So I was attracted by that. Kata donjo e Zoom. Naneno negilando Zoom moro last year. Tadonjo. To Chiang mane present that day. To ne amor gi kaka no wuoyo, everything was just appealing to me. Kato basa amor go mabe chalo ni na wuoyo in that first day. I was at home. In fact, I was in Ugenya visiting my mom. She was sick. And adonjo ma Chiang no mi ana first ma wuoyo, and I was so excited. So from that day, I planned to join. So now follow up my donje landing WhatsApp group. There was a landing page. Kora donje landing page no endo. Ma somo gik mang'eny mane gikete landing page, but eventually kana yudo pesa, then I started joining. I've not progressed well because of my financial instability, but I have a plan to work on it. I have a plan. I've been enjoying being in Jowes. I've been following everything, and I've met women of great power, and they've really incited me. So I'm really happy to be in Jowes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rosemary. And the judges, kunyaluna no kitamba ma Rosemary tueo ma bupuno. Definitely take note of it. Thank you also for the introduction. Now we know you. We now put a face to the name that we always see. So Erokamano for joining us today. Thank you, Rosemary. Karibu sana. And next, so Rosemary, so you're the one that in an iPhone 127, so? No, that's somebody else. iPhone 127, are you able to introduce yourself? Come on camera? Oh no, I guess you're on the phone. But are you able to unmute yourself and introduce yourself, please?
Hello.
Hello.
Eva.
Wangeva.
Yeah, Nyinga and Dorothy.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was introduced to Jowes by Rosemary Juma. Yes, her brother is my son-in-law, and that's how we got to know about Jowes.
So we joined Jowes with my daughter and we love it. We've met so many people. We have made good friends and it's just a nice place to be. Thank you.
So where are you from? Are you able to pakri a
Oh,
little bit?
Anya Nyahera Kisumo.
Mhm.
Yes, Anya got.
Manaver.
Yes.
Manaver.
Yeah. So
Nice.
Wadaka Migori. Mani kuma Wangidala. And for now, I'm in Rhode Island.
Good to meet you, Dorothy. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So next I have Monica Onyango, and then after Monica Onyango, I have Dr. Rosa Akombo, and then Kathy Warega again. So go ahead, Monica Onyango. If you can, come on camera, introduce yourself, Pakri. Come on, go ahead.
Thank you so much. How is everyone? Mostly I'm on the road. I cannot be on camera. Dina wako Kitenge, but I'm traveling. Koro, it was not conducive to Kitenge. Can you guys hear me well?
We can hear you loud and clear into that. Thank you.
Excellent. Ilwangani Monica Adiambo Onyango, Anya Lego, Tapakrani Nyaruot, Katanya Boro Odeduol, Manobe Park Walk. Odeduol Notakia meaning, Sarabido Akadi Park Nyaboro Odeduol. So I joined Jowes in 2018. I knew about Jowes right from the beginning, but I was very skeptical because people be make John Wogi Chako Gantogi kept Reto Grubemon better don't work much. So I was a little reluctant at the beginning, so I didn't join right at the beginning. So thank God for Achien Makonya and my cousin Teresia Atieno, who really talked to me to join me. And especially Achien was very, very good in explaining things and just what's going on. So I took a risk and joined, and I've never looked back. I'm very, very happy to Jowes, and I'm very positive we are going places. So right now in Jowes, I'm chair of the supervisory team, and I feel very privileged to work with very brilliant women, very strong in the management team, very forward thinking, and I just feel very lucky to be among that team of women working together. What else? Right now I live in Boston, Massachusetts, and I work for Boston University School of Public Health. Anything else?
Monica Irokamana. Thank you so very much. Next time, those who, if you're not able to put on your kitenge, maybe send a picture, do whatever you can, but join, become part of the competition, Mantie, because we have some good prizes. You guys are going to regret those who did not take part in this. But thank you, Monica. We now know you. Next time, we'd like to see your face. So, but thanks again for being here today, and thanks for all you do for us. Monica is one of our supervisory is a chair of the supervisory team, if I'm right. She keeps us in line and on tow, and she's on that. If you have a problem, don't always never forget we have a supervisory team. If you need something, if you're seeing something and you want to say something, they're the right people who you can get into contact with, whether anonymously or with your name, but they are the ones who will keep those that make sure the SACCO stays on tow. So definitely feel free to reach out to our supervisory anytime you need to. Come on again, Monica, for all you do, and thank you for your team also. Next, we have Rose Akombo. Rose, are you able to unmute yourself? Come on camera, introduce yourself, Pakri Kinyalo, and then we can go ahead. Thank you, Rose. And after Rose, I have Kathy again. Yeah, go ahead, first of all. Okay, you can go ahead.
Yeah, an iluonga ni Rose Akombo, anyar kano Kochogo. Nyar kano iluongo ni ni nyar kano tek to tar. Wapuro michele, to sami puro michele, ok inya bedo maler ahinya. Koro nyaka ilil, but out of that lil, to iloso pesa. But wan jokano modak Kabondo, and then atedo Homa Bay Ndhiwa. I joined Jowes in 2018 through a colleague, Manetiogi Ministry of Water, Rose Nyamori and Elizabeth Diego. And I think we never did condole Giros when he lost the son. And so I also managed to meet Vicky Odipo, and that is how I joined Jowes. I'm grateful to be part of Jowes. I think I've learned a lot through various education forums. Mawantiere ago, I work with the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry here in Nairobi. And more importantly, we coordinate a program in the government promote good tree growing. And I think it's also one of the areas us as women of in leadership, we should also enhance our environment. And also through this 15 billion tree growing, there's commercial aspect. Majok Mangi interest can also invest on. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I've met Monique. I've made a lot of friends through Jowes. I met Monique and Phoebe when I lost my mom. They really supported us, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Adwoko erokamano. Happy to meet all of you.
Erokamano, Rose. Thank you so much, Rose. Nice to see you. Nice to put a face to the name. And I see Acheng is also making a comment. She's saying, Jowes wanted to plant trees in schools, and she's wondering how we can do this. We can definitely reach out to Rose on the side, and then maybe she can help us with taking a look at that and take that as another CSR thing, maybe. Kathy, I see you unmuting. Are you ready now?
Yeah.
There you go, Mama. There you go, your Mama. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't want to miss another opportunity.
Karibu, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, ani luonga ni adwa neno kaka apakraga kakiluonga. Ani luonga ni Kathy Warega. Angeni po penja na pakra nade. Kathrina Chola Warega ta dak Canada, Ontario. Kumaro milongo ni Sudbury. Sudbury is about 3 hours away from Toronto. It's a small town, but recently it's really grown. Gives so many Kenyans. No one mana Kenyans are real, and we are over 52 Kenyans. Kora mor kada konie and ginyithinda adek. My last is 10 years old. So gingi differences make 7 years apart. Okna plan, mano plan marnya sai. The first one is 24 years old. Tatio Glencoe. Glencoe is our global mining company. I do for them logistics. Sudbury, Connie, to now relocate Connie from home in 2019. Jowes na joined 2020. So I think nyimine moso ya Jowes aparo ni ng'eny kae. To kaka no dhoge, to I say connector gijite almost Jowes no acho no dhoge. Koro and also in Siaya chapter nigi branch mar MGR watimo maber kabisa with Monica heading us. Siaya chapter MGR. Kanyo kibiro Siaya chapter wakwayo unu binwat kikwayo loan to pap wabed ni guarantors gi pio. Dholuo tek yawa. Seche moko. Kaka Pakra, I recently learned near Pakra Kamai because I was recently home and my aunt told me ni mai Kaka Pakra. Pakra ni anachola tek nyaugunja nyagobonyo ranjule chota luoch. Dhano dog kode dag kode king'eye. Anyaro chieng' kukni mnembe jawo ruodhi madongo bende kole. Mane kaka Pakra. I've not crammed it yet. I'm still cramming it. I'm so grateful to be in Jowes. Nimidema Jowes konya kabisa, directly and indirectly. Kentucky Rich Katangato in Jowes. Yani nti sisterhood mantere kai maber kabisa. So they help us invest. Kendo gikonyo wa kata giyore wa make dala go. To ofisu bende tiyo matek. Ok geleng. Like iyoro ne message achiel ni to gise duoki immediately. Kiyoro pesa ni to gise mi receipt immediately. Magi mi update. Magi ngi niki chopo kai ki leo to kendo wachni. Ibro chula 100. Like you're updated. Alafu Kwarato has just been a savior for us all. Like for me personally, Kwara has been really a savior. Neko kingada tabo endelea giloso. Wewe ngad. Yeah, so I'm so grateful for Joanne generally. I'm so super grateful. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Cassie. Okay, now you see what happens when you miss meetings. Koro Ingi so much to say, ma. Koro kana what hold you back, don't you? But
I
good
know.
to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, tabo oro kitenge. Ati oro kitenge yore kanye.
Keturu picha
Kitenge irwako Kathy.
Ajaki nyaminwa mago e joga mage mentors ga madongo Jackie Damaris ola mentor na maduong kia chieng makonya. Thank you guys.
Oh,
Hi.
thank you so much, Kathy. Thank you so much. Now, the only person I see, Cynthia. Are you able to? No, Cynthia sent me a message. She said she's in Ocha, so she cannot her Wi-Fi is giving her a hard time, so she said she couldn't come on camera. But Cynthia is
Hey,
part
and
of
I
the
had
program.
a song to put when Cynthia joins. Ay,
Okay,
yawa.
then just put Cynthia's song. Put Cynthia's song for a little bit, sir.
Jana ngera koro ikete gine ne ekoma koro nyaka yud.
Don't worry. But Cynthia and Lydia are part of our office group. I think Lydia had her Wi-Fi dropped her off because she was here earlier on. But they're the ones that keep the office in tow and in running. And thank you again. We always continue to thank them for their hard work, apart even in the background with us. I'm constantly WhatsApping Cynthia. I have Cynthia on speed dial on my WhatsApp. Can't take it tomorrow, Cynthia. And she's quick to get on it all the time. So are you able to say something, Cynthia? Even just introduce yourself? Are you able to? No, it looks like she's not going to, but we're always grateful for them and their hard work. So thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. So who else? I think if I missed you, please let me know, but I don't see anybody else who have missed. We'll go on to the next part of our circle. Irene, do you have a song for us a little bit while we go to the next stage? And I don't want to keep us here very long also. So our next thing we're going to do the trivia. The trivia was where we're going to ask questions, and whoever answers first, maybe we can, I don't know whether we want to put up our hands to whether we want to put up our hands to answer the questions, or whether you want to type it in the chat, or whether you want to just shout it. Irene, what do you think is the best way to do this? I was going to use Kahoot, but I think people are sleeping, so I'm not going to make people join another site on their phones. So do you have any suggestion on what could be a good way to do the trivia? I have the questions.
Yeah, maybe just raise our hands then.
Okay.
Or people put it in the chat, and the first person to put in the chat, either of those.
Okay.
Michelle, so just raise your hand.
Okay, so you guys help me take a look on whoever raises their hands, because I have about 10 questions, and we'll give each other maybe a minute to answer them. They're very easy questions. So are we ready, ladies? The first question, just as a test, let me do this as a test. Which African country has the most pyramids?
Egypt.
No. Anyone else? Damaris, go ahead. Sudan, there you go. Sudan, that's correct. I was even surprised about that. Apparently, it's Sudan that has the most pyramids. We all assume it's Egypt because of the way that's what we know has the The pyramids. But just so that we refresh, we all know how to raise our hands. You go to, if you click on the phone, on the bottom of it where it says, at least on my phone, where I show where it says reactions, I click on that thing, Mondikni reactions, then I can raise my hands. That's so all of us know how to raise our hands. So the next question, number 1, what does SACCO stand for? The word SACCO. Did you guys hear me? The question is, Rosemary, go ahead. I see your hand first. Go ahead, Rosemary.
Sorry, it was a mistake.
Okay, go ahead, Dr. Rose Akombo.
SACCO is a savings and credits cooperative.
One more word.
Savings and credits cooperative.
And there's an O at the end.
And I
So
say the
organization.
Exactly, pretty close. That's it, what it is. So SACCO stands for Savings and Credit Cooperative Organization. That is what the word SACCO stands for. So that point, I guess we can give it to Rose because she was the only one who had her hand raised up, so she can definitely go ahead and get that point. Irene, you're helping me keep tabs, right? Number 2, what is the primary purpose of a SACCO? Maureen, I see your hand. Maureen's hand was up first. Go ahead, Maureen. Maureen's iPhone was the first one that I saw up. Go ahead.
Savings and loaning money.
Absolutely right. It says to encourage members to save, and we also does anyone else have an Rosemary? What was your answer going to be?
Credit.
Okay. I guess yes. So to encourage members to save and provide access to affordable credit. Kathy, go ahead. What's your answer?
Empowering members economically.
Perfectly. So on that one, we have 3 answers. I don't know, Irene, how you want to judge that, but I'll let you be the judge of who won that one. But my answer was to encourage members to save and provide access to affordable credit. Number 3, which country? No, I'll leave that one. Number 4, what is the minimum number of members required to start a SACCO? Anyone know that? Michelle, go ahead.
I think it's 10, if I'm not wrong.
Absolutely right, Michelle. That point goes to Michelle. It's 10. You have to have a minimum of 10 members to start a SACCO. Good job. Number 5, what is the name of the profits distributed to SACCO members? Monica Onyango, go ahead.
Dividend?
Perfect. Monica got that one. I'm going to go to the next question, number 6. What is the term for money saved by SACCO members that cannot be withdrawn unless they leave the SACCO?
Share capital.
There you go. There, Michelle got that one again. Moving along. What percentage of members' saving is typically?
Can I dispute that answer?
Okay, go ahead.
You said cannot be withdrawn unless they leave the SACCO. It is not the share capital. You can never withdraw your share capital even when you leave the SACCO.
Oh, actually, now that you say that, I mean, unless you sell it to somebody, that's the only way you can get it back, right? And that's a different arrangement from the SACCO directly, right?
Yeah, so the answer is, but I should not have disputed because I am not the judge. You are.
No, but it's you see, this is why we're having
Education
this to learn.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it cannot be withdrawn. So you just have to sell your You have to sell your shares, basically, right? That's the only way you can get that money back.
Yes. So someone else
Okay.
raised that because there's another answer. There's an answer to your question, though.
Okay, go ahead. Who had that answer? Who was it?
Rosemary had her hands up, but she took it down. Michelle has her hands up.
Michelle, were you wanting to say something? Rosemary, were you wanting to say something? Go ahead, Rosemary. Go ahead, Rosemary. You can unmute yourself.
So, sorry, sorry. I was just saying that you didn't ask the question properly, but the answer, I think the answer was correct, because I think you meant it is not, you can never withdraw that share capital. But the only thing is that you didn't ask it correct because you said unless you leave the circle, but it is, even if you leave, you cannot withdraw it. Just sell your shares. Thank you.
I second Rosemary.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So the way I'd articulated my question, I'd said, what is the term for money saved by SACCO members that cannot be withdrawn? I should have left out that part that says unless you leave the SACCO, right? Okay, I'll leave that out of my question. My question next time. Okay, moving along. Number 7, what percentage of members' savings is typically used to determine their loan eligibility? Monica, go ahead.
All of it, 100%, no?
Any other answer?
Is it 90%?
No. Rose, go ahead. Rose, Dr. Rose.
The shares.
Okay, and
70% of the shares.
Okay. And I'm going to probably have my my credit team ask me.
Can you please repeat the question?
What percentage of a member's savings is typically used to determine their loan eligibility? So Irene, go ahead.
Is it 300%?
You're almost right, Auntie Susan.
3 times your savings.
Perfect. Yeah, actually, that's the answer I'm looking for. 3 times your savings is what. And my credit team, if there's anybody from the credit team here, can help me. But it's 3 times your savings.
And Jackie, you threw us off with the percentage thing.
Yeah, one one is still Gino.
Yeah. Yeah, the question was not well asked.
But
the language
if you don't,
it was not framed correctly.
How come Auntie Susan got the right answer?
I'm the one who think.
Even I got the right answer. 300% is 3 times your savings.
You have to think outside the
Loan
box.
eligibility
Huh?
is how much you have saved, and whatever you have saved is what is multiplied by 3.
Yes,
3
not
times your
the percentage, definitely.
You asked loan eligibility is the way you framed your question.
Okay. And next
So
time
your answer is wrong. Your correct answer is not correct. What do I price from a two code?
I will let the judges be the judge of that. Whoever
The
won.
questions are set to trick us. The questions are set to trick us. That's why I said, can you repeat the question? What percent?
The question
Okay.
is set wrongly. Many students complain, Sani.
Oh, what? Okay. So that the question was, and yeah, I'm going to leave that question alone, but it's 3 times your savings basically is the answer I'm looking for. So normally, basically, you can always borrow 3 times your savings. No, I'm not saying, I shouldn't say always, because of course there's other things that the credit team looks at, but 3 times your savings is what is, we didn't change it to 4, no, that's another cycle. Yeah, 3 times your savings. Okay, I will move along, but I hope with these questions are also triggering us in our thinking on how what we are putting aside, what we are saving. Okay, the next question. What's the primary difference between a bank and a SACCO? The primary difference between bank and a SACCO. Maureen, I see your hand up. Go ahead.
Lower interest rate on loans.
Okay, Monica, I saw your hand up next.
A SACCO, you get dividends. A loan, you don't. A bank, you don't get dividends and you don't have shares.
Jackie, Namesy, I see your hand next. Go ahead.
SACCO is member owned. A bank is not.
Okay, you're very close to what I'm looking for. Madam Damaris, go ahead.
And we're going to talk about SACCO being owned by members, and then banks tend to be private companies governed by the Ministry of, I don't know what ministry. However, where they're registered. SACCOs are registered with the corporate professionals.
Okay, that's very close to what I have. Rosemary, go ahead.
A SACCO is a group of people who come together and pool their resources to save towards a certain development. And in a bank, most of the time it is an individual or just a few members who put their money there together.
Okay, that's close. Dr. Rose, go ahead.
Bank is more profit oriented, while a SACCO is non-profit making, but just tends to generate income for development by members. So it's more driven by development and investment compared to bank is skewed towards profit making.
Okay, perfect. So marking scheme, watch on the air. A SACCO is member-owned and focuses on savings and affordable loans, while a bank is profit-driven and privately owned. That is what the marking scheme says. So I heard that answer in different ways coming from different people. So our judges, Madam Irene, please figure out who is getting that point.
Yeah, so
But
that there's
basically,
no argument later, I'm just going to give that 1 point to Jackie because she said member-owned.
Oh, thank you, Irene. I hear you.
Ndio tusipigane baadaye.
It's okay, and it focuses, but remember, it focuses on savings and affordable loans, while the bank is profit-driven and privately owned. Okay. So I'm going, the next question is, what interest rate does the SACCO charge?
1%.
Thank you, Monique.
And
Damaris, did you have a different answer?
Yes, 1% on reducing balance.
Actually, that's the marking scheme. That is the exact, that's what the marking scheme says. It says 1% per month on a reducing balance. And this is I think this is a law that all SACCOs have to abide by. 1% per month on a reducing balance. Okay, moving along. So what is a SACCO annual general meeting primarily for? So what is a SACCO annual general meeting primarily for? Damaris, I see your hands up. Go ahead.
View the financial results, vote on motions, vote on leadership, and approve budget for the upcoming year.
Okay. Monica, I see your hand also up. What do you say?
Had the same answer. I'll withdraw.
Okay. So marking scheme says to review financial performance, elect officials, and make key decisions. So those are three things that what our AGM does. And if you guys don't know, we are having our AGM in April 12th in Kisumu, Tomboya Labour College. Continuing to to let us know. Please let us know, let the management team know whether you are going to take part, whether you're going to come. We have to make a decision by the end of January to make a final decision whether we're going to have it or not. We cannot have it if our members don't come. So help us make that good decision to have it, because I want to have it. So let's see, please communicate that you're going to be able to come. Again, I said the date is April 12th, and it's going to be in Kisumu at Tomboya Labour College. So let us know whether whether we can come and review our financial performance, elect our officials. If you're wanting to become part of our official, part of leading this, if you have good ideas to help us get this circle to the next stage, you know, we grow from glory to glory. So however we started, we want to make the circle better. So if you know that you can help us do that, definitely become part of our leadership and help us make these key decisions. Okay, I have 4 more questions, I think. What is the governing body of a SACCO called? That's an easy one. Rosemary, go ahead.
The executive committee.
Okay, any other answers? Andy Susan, go ahead. Andy Susan, you have your hand up, go ahead. Okay, you put a hand down. Okay, Maureen, go ahead.
Management committee.
Damaris, next answer.
That's right.
Namesy, go ahead.
Board of directors, but some circles call them managing committee or management team.
Thank you. Cheng, what was your answer going to be?
The State Department of Cooperatives and something.
Okay, so marking scheme tells me board of directors, and Namesy already got that. Maybe I hope I asked the question, but the question was, what is the governing body of a SACCO called? And it's called the board of directors. They're the ones that govern the SACCO. I think Namesy got that, Jackie Oma got that. So now next question is, what government body regulates SACCOs in Kenya? Damaris, go ahead.
Okay.
Damaris?
Can you hear me? Sasra.
Okay, yeah, you got that. That's what it is. It's called SASRA. And what does SASRA stand for? Anybody have the answer of what SASRA is?
SACCO, it's or SACCO, regulatory authority, something.
Yes, SACCO, Society's Regulatory Authority. That's what that is. Namesy, go ahead. I see your hand up.
I was going to say the same thing you just said.
Okay, perfect. Okay, number 13. What is the role of the SACCO's treasurer? Cheng, go ahead.
I was trying to dispute the question.
Go ahead.
What was the previous question? Because sisi tuko competitive, tunataka gift. Sasa, the question was the governing body, right?
Okay, the first question was what is the governing body of a SACCO called? Yeah. And then the next one was what government body it regulates.
So governing body na government body ni different.
Yeah, governing, it's the board of the directors that govern our individual circle, and then the government body is SACCO, Society Regulatory Authority, SASRA.
Okay, so now based on your clarification, board of directors, are only for SACCOs that are regulated by SASRA. SACCOs that are not regulated by SASRA, hao ni management committee. Sasa tuna dispute your answer.
Actually, Achieng,
Can I
that is
object?
technically not true as well.
Yes, and I also said it's board of directors and others call it management committee. I said those two choices. And just to like kind
Actually,
of
that one we will need to rewind because Jackie amesema ulisema board of directors.
I said both.
She said both.
I said
My name
some
said both.
people actually call them some
Okay.
yeah. And then the other thing I wanted just to correct, one is a governing body, the other one should be a governing agency. I think that will be.
It's a government body. So it's from SASRA is from from the government of Kenya.
Yeah, government.
State Department of Cooperative utaita ni nini?
It's also a government body, I guess. But mwalimu, mi natumia tu marking scheme. Unajua vitu kama hizi sijui. I don't know them off the top of my head. Even me, I'm just learning.
Yeah.
So marking
I
scheme
wanted
told
to
me.
I wanted to dispute that, then I decided to keep quiet. Because we as us, we are not governed by SASRA. Our governing body is not SASRA.
Yeah.
Is that it is Ministry of Cooperative. So it's either or depending on what type of SACCO you are.
Okay. Sawa. Moving along. Ladies, take note of these answers. What document outlines the rules and objectives of a SACCO? What document outlines the rules and objectives of a SACCO? Michelle, I saw your hand go up first. Go ahead.
Sorry, ask the question again, please.
What document outlines the rules and objectives of a SACCO? And Damaris?
Is it the bylaws? Constitution.
Bylaws. Yeah. Bylaws or constitution. I have both of those as the answer. Dr. Rose had said constitution. Who else? Damaris, go ahead.
No, that's still the same, but I think you missed a question. You had asked us about the role of the treasurer.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
And this one, who got it? This last one?
Michelle.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot that question. What is the role of the SACCO treasurer? Damaris, go ahead.
Financial management of the society, and that includes ensuring the availability of funds for all transactions, ensuring the budget is done in a sound way, and then ensuring after year end that the financial statements are ready for.
Perfect. Coming from our very able former treasurer. Wait, you were the treasurer last, right? Yeah. The marking scheme says to oversee the financial management of the SACCO. That is what my marking scheme says. So that's a perfect answer right there. She went over and beyond. My next question is, what animal is often used as a symbol for savings? What animal is used? Michelle, go ahead.
Pig.
Absolutely right. Damaris, did you have a different answer? You have your hand down. Monica, go ahead.
I've been told here it's a pig. It's called piggy bank.
Exactly. That's absolutely right.
Ask animal. Ask the animal.
Okay. So this is a true or false answers. Members of a SACCO are both customers and owners. True or false? Go ahead, Damaris.
Did you hear me?
Mm-hmm. No, what did you say? I didn't hear.
Quite true.
True, that's true. Okay, that's next question is, which day is celebrated as International Day of Cooperatives? Which day is celebrated as International Day of Cooperatives? Go ahead, Auntie Susan. We can't hear you. I don't know if you're still muted. Okay, Rose, go ahead.
Has it been answered?
No, we're still waiting.
5th July.
Yep. Anyone else?
Is it 1st of July?
Close. Damaris, go ahead.
What's the name of the day? Ushirika Day. We wanted the day.
I wanted the date. Which day is it celebrated? Go ahead, Rose.
Saturday.
Which Saturday is the question? You're pretty close. Irene, go ahead.
For no points, does anyone else want to guess before I say it?
Saturday, 5th July.
Go ahead, Irene.
It's the Damaris hand is up. So
Go ahead, Damaris.
Courtesy of Google, in 2024, celebrated on July 6th.
No, Jackie, go ahead.
It's the first Saturday of July.
Yeah, that's true. You guys, yeah, it's first Saturday of July. Every first Saturday of July, whatever that first Saturday falls on, that's the date celebrated. And my last question, what is the major benefit for joining a SACCO instead of a bank? Can you tell me 4 things that is a benefit of joining a SACCO instead of a bank? Anybody? Dr. Rose, go ahead.
Dividends. Low rate for loan repayment, low interest rate. That's the one I can remember.
Okay. Damaris,
Also, possibility of getting guarantors.
Okay, Damaris, go ahead. What's your answer?
It also encourages you to save.
Okay. Namesy, go ahead.
Sorry, I was unmuting myself. So I think we have access to low interest loans. We also have higher returns on our savings. We get financial education and empowerment, like right now. Community and networking opportunities such as the CSR. We also have ownership and control. While we are in there, we are able to own it, and also we participate by votes and things like that. I can go on, but the benefits are so many.
Okay. So marking scheme says lower interest rates compared to the bank, dividends, and then personalized service. Those are the 3 things that the marking scheme says. So with that being said, those are the questions that I had. If anybody has any additional questions to that, go ahead. But those are questions I have. I'll give our judges time to tally the numbers, and they'll come back to us and let us know what is what. Oh, Damaris, go ahead. You have a question?
I have a question. Where was your marking scheme from, so that we can Kenya?
Okay, I want you ladies to make ChatGPT, AI, your friend. All of this I got from AI, organized it for me. AI is not got the questions for me. AI is one that did all of this. So whoever taught that AI kind of did not teach them right. But I used ChatGPT. You know, people use different AI machines, but let AI be your friend, because hey, nowadays tinde nyaka pachijitiyo matek ahinya, so AI emokonya with that. That's where I got my marking scheme from. Kamano. Any other questions?
Do I send you the scores, Jackie? Or how do we do this?
Give it a few minutes, right? Give me just 1 second here, and then you'll send them to me. I don't want to get them right this minute because I'll get confused in what I want to do.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all I had on. You want to give us a song while we figure out next? While I look at, then you can send me the scores, the winners. So we're moving on to the next part of our agenda was to check our head wraps. Does anybody want to join the head wrap competition? Come on camera right now. Come and so.
Just coming, even though I know I'm not ready.
Sibor Kayuda, Simbaratego, Amio Nyingiduo. Oi!
Nice.
Obiro, Omoro, Omomo, Obiro, Iteko Maduo, Omomo, Iteko Maduo, Sibor.
Come on, bring your cameras on, bring your.
Papi Judith
Bring your.
Obiro,
Please, if you have a kitamba, come on the camera because I need the picture so we can judge it. The people who are on the thing for camera, please come bring your hats on. Okay, can we have it one more time? Please come on one more time. There you go. Thank you, Rosemary. Aching, please come back on so I can take the picture. Who else was there? There was somebody else who had a picture, Yawa.
Judith, you come, Amanda.
Who's Amanda? Anyone else? Come on, Irene, did you come out again? Okay, my picture is coming. Please smile. Oh. Yeah. Smile. Here, come on. Okay, Irene, I'm waiting for the results so we can make a decision. Okay. Irene, I'll have you tell me. I can't make out your squiggles.
Sorry, that's called a tally system. Nyeka kitemo 1, kangato yudo 1, kangato yudo 1, kangato yudo 5, cross kama. You know that one? That's what that one is. So just count those sticks. Kede achiel is 1 mark. Kede ario is 2 marks.
This one, let me see if ChatGPT will help me with this one.
It's called tally. That one ChatGPT cannot help you. Mano analog. Minimal thinking capacity.
Oh, I think I'll have to come back to this in a second here. So let me see. I'm sorry, ladies. Give us 2 more minutes. Okay. Irene, I'm seeing below Maureen and between Michelle, there's a number Monday Kanya. Who does it belong to? Number Beach Monday.
Don't worry about the numbers, just count the ticks.
Or just count the sticks?
Just count the sticks, just the sticks.
Okay. Okay.
Miel Martin, 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 Miel Martin.
Japidi, what are you in your polo? What are you in your polo? Wabiro kuomolo, wakelo nuengolo, wachodo nyakangolo, watingo yesu malo. Kikalo rague, kanyo mosa todo jakamolo, mano sipna maratari daka kale samakalo. Ono mane polo, ningi mondo miduom, yesu ndo na polo, omiya weyo kolo. Gimanitimo no nyaka par, erokamano nyadi par, igole dier kanindo e par, baba pok ni we atar. Itelo na imenyo na ingono na ikedo na, baba na jama na osiep ma ngimana.
Miel Martin, Miel Martin, Miel Martin, Miel Martin, Miel Martin, Miel Martin.
Okay. Thank you so very much, ladies. After after doing a lot of math and checking also with my chat GPT, I have 3 winners. Irene, did you see my note? Does that look correct to you, according to those sticks that I was counting?
Yes.
Okay. So how do we go about it? I'd let you go ahead as the judge, go ahead and make the announcements. I have verified your work. Go ahead. Would you like to go ahead and make the announcement?
Okay, I will. Do I start from number 3.
Yes, please.
So I'll start from number 3, which was a tie, which was actually, I'm told I can't call it a tie. So number 3, we have Dr. Rose Akombo.
Okay.
At number 2, we've got Jackie Ouma.
Ladies, please cheer with me, yeah? Because I'm gonna know, you know. You can do reaction and send emoji, clapping emoji.
And at number
That's my
1,
daughter.
and at number 1, we have the one and only Damaris. Wow.
Where's Michelle?
Actually, Michelle, we didn't count management in the tally. So Michelle was actually what, number 3? Was it,
yes.
Her and she tied with they had the same numbers, but just because she's in management, we counted her out for now. But don't worry, you'll get your prize. She already does a lot of work, so we thank her already. Actually, I should have. So that's that in words. So what we have, are you going to go ahead and also let them know what prizes they're going to get?
Yeah. Yes. So the prizes are, it will depend of if you can wait or you cannot wait. So the prizes are Jowes polo shirts. If you can wait for a Jowes polo shirt, if you're in the diaspora. If you're not in the if you're in the diaspora and you think, hey, Christmas is here, you cannot wait for a polo shirt, then you get an Amazon voucher.
Wow, this was seriouser than I thought.
We don't play.
I thought it was just the Sigala Gala from my name.
So you will tell us whether you want to wait for a Jowes polo shirt. Will be sent to you when someone is coming. I think the closest we know is February by Gladys, but if we get someone sooner, we can then send them. If not, we just give you an Amazon voucher for you to spend as you will.
How much is this Amazon voucher? Huh?
It's $10.
Oh, that's a lot of money. I'll wait for my polo shirt.
The other two, are they going to tell us what they want? You'd also wait for your polo shirt?
Yeah, also wait for my polo shirt.
Okay.
I'm here in Kenya, so I hope it will get to me very fast.
Oh yes, Rose, yours will come quite quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, ladies, for participating, and I hope all of us have enjoyed that little trivia game. And as you said, if you did not win a polo shirt, we also have these polo shirts for sale. They're very beautiful. As soon as we have them online, ready to show, we'll show them. So, ladies, if you want have a polo shirt, you can have it at a cost. I'm still ready to. I need to go back to management and see what the price is going to be. I don't have a price of what they're going to be yet, but we definitely have them. We're going to have them available for our members. We're going to also have cups, mugs, and what else? Pens. But we'll
round shirts, mugs,
and just
polo shirts. Yeah, the ones we have at the moment.
Yeah, regular t-shirts, and then so we're putting all of this all of these funds, whatever the purchases are going to go towards our AGM planning and all our AGM costs. So that's also what's that. This is also going to be used at. So cool. You know, price kiku watch ni kiku gwelwa kiku what the kucha. It's also going to be part of raising funds for our AGM. So, but you're going to see them. They're going to be really nice. Hoodies, we are definitely also thinking of hoodies too. So they're all in production right now. So hopefully by the beginning of the year, we'll be able to present them to you guys so that you can, and especially people in the diaspora.
Yeah,
I know hoodies would be a good
sorry,
thing to
Jackie.
have.
To add as well, we're thinking about the Maasai blankets as well, the fleeced ones with the Jowes logo, but those ones will have to be on order because they will be costly to make. But if anyone is interested in those as well, you can order them.
Yeah,
We'll have them done.
Yeah, including the hoodies, because we do not want to have merchandise in our hands that we cannot sell. But once we have at least one or two, we'll be able to show you guys what we have so that you can be interested. Okay, so wrapping this up,
I have a question, Jackie.
Yeah, go ahead, Auntie Susan.
I have a question. Are those things going to be made available in Nairobi office?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
The items. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, they're in
Fine.
production, so they're getting ready. So, I mean, some of them. There's some that are being produced here, like the hoodies. Oh, actually, Erin, correct me. Were we doing hoodies in Kenya also?
Yeah, I think everything is available in Kenya, only that some will be on order, then they get printed. But things like shirts, polos, those will just be in the office. If anyone walks in and wants to buy one, they can buy one.
Okay.
So some we've pre-ordered and will be in the office, then some will just be, once you order, it gets made and sent to you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. So we'll start a list. We'll start a thing going that so we can keep tally of this. Okay, as we wrap up, the last thing on our agenda was going to be what we call our MVPs, our most valuable. We value everybody, but as management, we sat down and we just were wanting to just honor a few people who have been instrumental in everything, in a lot of things that we do as we come to the year's end. It's been, at least for me being new in the management team. Oh, a chain reminder is asking me what about the head wrap winners? Our judges, did we forget our head wrap people? Aching, thanks for catching that. Judges, Erin, did you make a judgment on the head wrap?
Actually, that one was hard.
It was hard?
Yes, that one was hard.
Yeah.
Can we ask people to put moja people vote? Because head wrap was a bit difficult.
Any votes for the head wraps, please put it on the chat so that we can make a decision before the end of the meeting. And while we wait for you to put on the chat who you think would be our head wrap winner, I'll go ahead and conclude so that Jokmadwa Dinendo Dinendo. Our last part, we just wanted to honor just a few people who have been very instrumental in helping us along the way. We did have like 4 awards for MVPs. We're calling them our MVPs. And I'm gonna go. Is Gladys still here? No, Gladys has left already. Gladys, are you still here? She had told me she wanted to go sleep. Okay, so we basically picked 4 people. Auntie Susan, thank you so much for all that you do for us. We definitely do have you as one of our MVPs, and you will see a prize coming to you also for all the things that you do for us. We really appreciate it. So expect something.
That's me. Well,
yes.
Thank you. Well,
So
I'm very happy.
Yeah, we're going to definitely send you something. And then Auntie Nelly also has helped us a lot in the background, even with as in our management team. She has done she's done stuff for us also in the back. So we did want to also honor Auntie Nelly for us. Next we have Aching. Aching, thank you so much for all that you do. You're not in leadership anymore, but you still do a lot for us, even on the bracket. You still talk to people, you still go on Zooms, you still, you still reach out to people, you still, you're running the challenge right now. Thank you so much for the hard work you're putting into that. So we did want to also honor you. So just expect something. We're going to be sending you something we're going to be sending you something. And then last but not least, Damaris is always here for us also. She was part of leadership in the old whatever, but she continues to, whether it's AGM planning, she's there every single day. She's always on time. There's all the different little groups that are there that anytime that we're asking for volunteers, Damaris always shows up, always gives us input, always directs us. She mentors a lot of us along the way. So thank you, Damaris, also for just making yourself available and being with us all the time. So we just wanted to thank you. And so those are going to be our 4 people that we picked this year for to receive our MVP awards. And with that, unless there's any other question, or did anybody come up with a head wrap? I don't see any suggestions to who the head wrap winners are. Anybody? Irene, looks like nobody won for the head wrap. I don't see any suggestions.
Jacqueline hand is up.
Okay, go ahead, Nancy.
Sorry, it's not concerned with the head wraps. I noticed a few head wraps though. But I just wanted to remind Damaris if you can post this on Jowes, the CSR, because we were very few of us here. So just if you can post it there for more members to pay. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, thank you very much for reminding us about that. Let's not forget that with CSR launching, kids are going back to school. We just want to make sure that these girls have school fees to start school well in the new year. So we definitely thank you, ladies, for taking a part and being and contributing towards that cause. I also see Esther Odwar. I didn't see you in the meeting the whole time. Karibu, sorry that you were not there in the beginning, but we karibisha you. Are you able to introduce yourself and show your face, and Pakri if you want to, before we go? And now I'm putting you on the spot almost, but I just did not want to leave you out because we're almost coming to an end of our meeting. So I just wanted to make sure you had a chance to say hello and say something to us if you had a chance. But more than that, I just want to thank you, ladies, for being with us throughout the year. I know it's hard to show up on these meetings. Everybody's busy all the time, but you good ladies always show up for our education days. If you have any suggestions and things you want to be more educated on, things you'd like to have more know in more detail, definitely send me a note, send me a WhatsApp. Just send it on our pages over there, and we'll definitely include it in our agendas, in our schedules. This team has about three more months: January, February, March, and April. So I want to say maybe 4 months to still be on the team here. So definitely hit us up before we get to April, where we are going to pick the new leadership. But we thank you again for being a part of us. Irene said head wraps for me is between Michelle and Rosemary. And because Michelle is leadership, it's Rosemary who's going to get it. So both of them are leadership, right? How about both of them get a t-shirt?
That's not Juma. That's not Rosemary
Not
Juma.
leadership.
Oh, that was the other
Not
Rosemary.
leadership.
Oh, it's the other Rosemary. I always confuse those two. Okay, it's the other Rosemary. Okay, I guess it's the Rosemary gets it then. Michelle, don't worry. Michelle has come to too many places. She deserves one. She has won so many things she deserves. But we will sort you out, Michelle. Don't worry. Kamano. Otherwise, on my end, apart from a prayer, Rosemary, would you like to pray us out, or is there any other volunteer who would like to pray us out? Anybody? Rosemary, would you like to pray us out?
Prayer.
Okay.
Did you say prayer?
Yes, please.
Okay, we can pray together.
Mhm.
Our Heavenly Father Jehovah, we approach you this evening. We thank you so much for this meeting. And we have seen that it has gone successfully, and we thank you for it. We also ask you for your Holy Spirit to guide us and protect us during the night, as we and even those who are still going to work, wherever they are, please protect them, our loving Father. In the name of Jesus Christ, we bring this prayer. Thank you.
Amen.
Officially, we are done. Irene, you can stop the recording.
Oh no, I cannot. I think only you can.
You're the host,
Oh
sweetheart.
yeah, okay, yeah, sorry.
Okay, thank you for the meeting.
Yeah.